Welcome to the Ultimate Graves Combo Guide for Season 15. In this video I will break down everything you need to know to master Graves mechanics, starting with his simple bread and butter combos all the way up to his most advanced one-shot combos that can instantly delete enemies. Whether you are new to Graves or looking to sharpen your skills for high-low play and maximize his potential, this guide will help you unlock every skill you need and every combo you need to dominate every fight with this champion. So let's start with the most obvious combo, which is the auto attack reset, because this champion is all about being able to reset your auto attacks. And when should you use this combo? You can use this combo whenever you want, basically, to maximize your damage. And how you can use this? It's really simple. Start with an auto attack and press C immediately after and finish this combo with 2 more auto attacks. So in practice, auto attack, E, auto attack twice, and that's it. This is the easiest and the most basic Graves combo. Once again, auto attack, E, auto attack, auto attack. And let's move to the next one, which is extending your W. This one is a really simple combo as well. Let's say your opponent is too far and you want to flash. Basically, this is the whole combo, but instead of using flash then W, you want to use W first and then flash. That way it will be faster and smoother. And basically you can use this combo to engage into enemies from a large distance. Basically, if you want to flash over the wall, for example, you can use this combo as well. So let's say you want to do something like this, and they cannot react like this, right? Because if you do flash and then W, it's a little bit slower, not by too much, but it's a little bit slower. So that's why you want to do W flash instead of flash W, but really easy combo. Sticking with flash combos for now, the next one and the most obvious one will be using Q and flash. The same way you would use W then flash or ult then flash, you have to use Q and then flash to actually abuse animation cancel and make your combo smoother. So if you flash then Q, like I said, it's really slow. But if you Q then flash, it's actually really smooth and slightly faster. Once again, Q flash. So you always want to use your ability then flash every scenario whenever you're playing Graves. But this can be said about many other champions as well, because this animation cancel combo works with other champions as well, but for Graves this is super important. Let's move on to medium combo, because Graves works slightly differently in terms of animation cancel when he has to reload or when he doesn't have 2 bullets. And this is a unique Graves mechanic, so you definitely want to master this, especially if you want to become a Graves player. Because actually, if you use both of your bullets and you E and Q at the same time, you can actually hide your Q animation. It's similar to what you can do with Q flash, which we talked about earlier, but it's still slightly different, and I will show you how you can actually do this. So for this combo, you will have to auto attack, EQ, and auto attack once again, but I will show you in practice as well. So auto attack, EQ, auto attack. You see how fast that Q was? Once again, auto attack, EQ, auto attack. You see how crazy fast that Q was for Graves. So auto attack, EQ, auto attack. It was butter smooth and really fast as well. And trust me, opponents will be surprised by your damage, because the second part of your Q is your insane damage, which you never want to miss. It can actually do more than your auto attacks based on your build, based on your items you have, and based on the game stage you are at. Basically, you will use this combo in every fight, so get used to it. Go into practice mode and see it for yourself how you can abuse this mechanic. And I will mention this right now, but I will talk about this later on as well, how Graves Q interacts with walls, how it interacts with terrain. Because as you can see, if I just press Q, then the Q doesn't touches anything. The second part is actually pretty slow. But let's change that and let's make his Q hit this wall. You see, it's much faster. You see how slow that Q is compared this to whenever it hits a wall. It's much faster. So with Graves, your second Q is the most important to land on your opponent. You can use Q flash to kill someone, and chase someone if they are really low on HP, but if you can't hit the wall with your Q while chasing and you cannot guarantee the second part of your Q to land, then they might actually survive. So you always want to hit your Q, your terrain, and you can actually obviously learn your Q range first. You can actually play with indicator if you want to, or if you hold down your shift key and press Q, this can be done with W, Q, E and whatever as well, and you can see your dash distance, or like maximum dash distance you can make. This can be said about your ult as well. First, I was playing with indicator as well when I started to play with Graves. At first, I was struggling when I started to play Graves with his range, obviously, as well. And a trick I used was that I went into the settings, and you have two options, quick cast and normal cast. But what you want to do, instead of using normal cast or quick cast, you want to toggle this, use your abilities like this. You want to toggle this, replace quick cast with indicator in the quick bind. And what this does is you will have the indicator of your range, but you still be able to cast your spells slightly faster than how you would cast with indicator normally. Because if you use your spells with indicator, you have to press one more button to actually use your ability. Instead of just pressing your ability, you still have to use left click as well. And as you can guess, that is really slow, and you definitely don't want to do that. And with quick cast, well, you actually hide your spell range and your casting becomes really fast, really smooth. But in that case, you won't see the range of your spells. So this is why you want quick cast with indicator. But let's move on to the next combo, which will help you all in during the early game. But this combo is not that hard on paper. The hardest part about this combo is actually knowing your damage, because this combo can be used whenever you want to all in someone in the early game. So for this, obviously, if you want to all in someone, you have to know when to use it and when you can actually kill that person. All you want to do is press W, out attack, E, out attack, Q, out attack. This is your wall combo. So once again, W, out attack, E, out attack, Q, out attack. And it's a perfect combo to all in early on. Obviously, I'm saying this early on whenever you don't have ult, because if you would have ult, then obviously you would add that combo as well. And let's move on to the next one, which will be your disengage combo. And it's obvious, it's not that hard combo, but it's obvious when you want to use it. It's great for disengage. And if you want to disengage with Graves, what you can do is drop smoke screen and run away, basically. So you're just gonna use your W, ult, and E. Let's say this is enemy territory, right? And I want to dash over the wall. And I want to escape. So So this is how you can do it. Obviously, if you are super close to the wall, you can use your ult as well to dash over it, because that works. But you have to be super close to the wall or else it won't work. Because your ult, despite giving you a small dash, has a really small range. Because let's say I'm standing here, I can dash over the wall, but if I'm ulting from here, I won't be able to dash over. Like, the knockback won't be that big. So this is why you want to use your E last whenever you want to escape. And let's move to the hard combos, the late game all-in combos for Graves. And this obviously will include your ult as well, and it will be a slightly different than what we used in the early game. Not just because we will use ult, but the abilities order will be slightly different as well. So for this combo, you want to use your W first, once again, then use your Q, then your out attack, then E, out attack, ult, and out attack one more time. So the combo in action looks like W, Q, out attack, E, out attack, ult, out attack. So your combo is W, Q, out attack, E, out attack, ult, out attack. And finally, let's talk about the best Graves combo you want to use whenever you are looking to all-in someone. In the late game, you can use a different variation of this combo, but I think this is the most consistent one you want to use based on the knowledge we have, based on what we learned today. And this combo can be started with W flash if you want to, but you don't have to, because even besides W, you will one-shot your target in a second. This is when you are super cocky and you are super confident about being able to all in one shot. You will do this combo against squishy people, against squishy targets who don't have that much armor, and they are generally a mage or like an AD carry or like a enchanter support. You get the idea. Or like a squishy jungler as well. You will Q, flash, auto attack, E, auto attack, ult, auto attack. It's similar to the previous combo, but without the W, and we have flash instead. So your combo will look like this. And you can do this super fast and super smooth as well. Like I said, you don't even need to use your W for it. And finally, as a bonus trick, I will show you the EQ animation cancel combo while you are reloading. Because as I showed you earlier, if you press Q, then E, nothing happens. You cast your Q, then your E comes out and you dash on your Q. But if you are in reload animation, you can actually extend your Q range with this and actually hide your Q animation on top of that. Once again, I'm pressing Q, then E. And this works the other way around as well if you use EQ, but I prefer to use QE. Once again, my Graves is reloading, I press Q, then E, and this is what happens. I'm actually extending my Q range, but on top of that I'm hiding my Q animation as well, because if you look at it, this is what Graves does normally when he is casting his Q. But if you are hiding it, he just throws it away and you cast the ability ASAP. It's similar to what you can do with Q flash as well. But for this, basically this version is free and you don't need flash. And I already made a video about how you can change the direction of your Q with Graves and dash over it and perhaps land the Q behind yourself. So what you do is you basically stick your cursor close to Grace, you dash over the cursor and cast the Q in the meantime. So for example, this, and you will have backwards Q like this. And this can be a little bit of extra if you want to escape, and what I showed you earlier with W, ult and E, you can combo this and make this combo instead of the W, ult and then E. These are my top Grace combos you should be abusing if you are a Grace main, and these are the most important Grace combos you should be mastering if you want to become a great Grace player. So if you think I missed the combo, then leave it down in the comment section, and also name me the best combo you think I showed you in this video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, join the Discord server because I give free coaching for the new members, and I give paid coaching as well for anyone who is interested. You will find a bunch of reviews on my Discord server about my coaching experience, and I have some coaching VODs on my channel as well. You have nothing to lose, especially with free coaching, so feel free to join, and thank you so much for watching till the end. See you all in my next video. Peace.